Welcome to prime time,
My chair is possessed! Hello, welcome to my channel. It is officially spooky season. Finally! I'm so excited. We're doing Vlogtober this year, so this is episode 1 of Vlogtober. So, if you are not new here, welcome back to Vlogtober 2.0. We didn't do it last year because I was moving, and we're doing it this year. And if you're not new, and this is the first episode of Vlogtober and you want to see more, go check out my Vlogtober series from 2 years ago, because there's lots of spooky things and a whole Harley Quinn costume workup that was pretty cool. So if you're new, subscribe, go check that out. If you're not new, welcome back, and I hope you're excited for Vlogtober, because I sure am. I have lots of fun things planned for you. We are gonna do a mix of makeup looks and just random spooky things, or Halloween themed things. You know, the last time I did this, it was kind of just random videos mixed with the Halloween costume I was making. I don't have a set plan for a Halloween costume this year. I know what I want to be, but I can't find the costume yet, so I'm not gonna say what I want to be just in case it doesn't happen. However, today I'm going to be transforming myself into Sir Freddy Krueger, as you probably could have guessed, A, by the thumbnail, and B, by my stupid little intro with my Freddy Krueger pin. And I don't know if you can tell, but I do have a Freddy Krueger necklace on. I am pretty obsessed with the Nightmare on Elm Street series. It used to be the thing that scared me the absolute most when I was a child. That scene where Johnny Depp gets sucked into the bed and it's like a blood volcano scarred me for life. I could barely even make it through Freddy vs. Jason, and I was in high school. And that's when I finally decided, no more. I no longer want to fear this man. And one of my best friends had the box set of all the movies, so we watched them all. And that's when I learned that they're more comedy than anything, and I became obsessed. I think it was the Halloween, I'm trying to remember, I think it was the Halloween after I graduated high school. I bought a Freddy Krueger costume, and it was like the first time I'd paid like a lot of money for a Halloween costume, you know, like from Spirit. I think it was like a $70 like plus size Freddy Krueger costume, like a sexy one, and I have put that $70 to good use. I have done Freddy Krueger many times, and my makeup journey throughout has gotten better and better each time, so I'm hoping to serve you a look today, or you can watch me fail miserably. If you watch my streams, you're used to watching me fail miserably, so, you know, what else is new? But my makeup started with just a little patch of like fake burn on my cheek, and it had evolved into my whole face. So we're gonna do a whole face look for you today. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, I just remembered I bought like the stupidest thing, but it sparked joy, and I was kind of having a rough pity party morning. Sometimes you just wake up and you're like, my life sucks, I have no friends, everyone hates me, for no reason, you know? And I saw this in the very few Halloween decorations that Fred Meyer had, but yeah, look at that. It's like a shiny chrome skeleton unicorn, and I thought it was just what I needed to perk myself up today, because I have been in a grumpy ass mood, to put it lightly. Anyway, I wanted to show you guys that before I jump into the makeup, since I've been rambling here for like 5 minutes. So I bought a couple things today. Eyelash glue, because eyelash glue is very important to my personal Freddy Krueger makeup look. So I got 2 boxes just in case, and I also bought some lashes that I'm gonna reuse for probably all the makeup looks I'm gonna do, because I'm grimy. Judge me if you want, but eyelashes can be cleaned, and I'm not doing that many makeup looks. So let's get my hair out of the way. What should we name him? I am kind of attached. I have no idea what to name him. If you can come up with a cute name for our skeleton unicorn friend, put it in the comments below. What would you name him? I want to know. Please tell me. Name him. Okay, so I showed my stream the other day, but I didn't show you guys. I did get a Freddy Krueger makeup kit from Spirit Halloween. I just wanted some, I was looking for like a burn makeup kit anyway, which I didn't find, but I did find this, so, you know, there we go. It has face tattoos in here. I think I'm gonna pass on the face tattoos today. Okay, step 1, primer. So today I will be using my e.l.f. Putty Primer. This is my favorite primer. I know it's been a really long time since I've done a makeup video. I think my last one was my really stupid Batman one. Well, I mean, stupid is subjective. I mean stupid in a fun, stupid camp, ha ha ha, look at me making a fun video kind of way. You know what always happens in my videos, and you've probably noticed if you watch my makeup ones, I always wind up leaving like a little dot of primer somewhere on my face. So I'm actually gonna go in close up with a mirror this time and look, so that when I'm editing, I don't have to notice a glob of primer on my face the whole time. Also, for those of you who have recently subscribed, because I have gotten some recent subscribers, if you haven't seen any of my long form content, welcome to my long form content. It is mildly chaotic and long. So if you're like me and you like watching YouTube videos while you get ready for work, hopefully this one gets you through your entire get ready process. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the eyes first. So I'm just gonna use foundation to put as my like eyeshadow primer. I'm going to be using my e.l.f. foundation because ya girl loves some e.l.f. products. Y'all, you need to pray for my skin throughout these Vlogtober videos, at least the makeup ones I'm doing, because I do not wear a lot of makeup anymore just for the sake of like trying to make my skin not garbaggio anymore. So hopefully I don't break out horrifically after I make all these makeup videos. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with some color here on the eyes. I'm going to do, obviously this isn't going for like movie accurate, I'm just doing like a Freddy Krueger look, you know, we're not cosplaying here. So I'm gonna do like a cool eye look. We're gonna do like a nice winged liner and then the like burns. Keeping it basic but also cool. First of all, I'm going in with my Makeup Revolution Maxi Reloaded palette, Monster Mattes. And I'm going in with this red here, which we're probably going to get real familiar with by the end of Vlogtober. And I'm going to put that on my eyelid. It's actually been quite a few years since I have done this makeup, so hopefully I can do it justice again. Anyway, I've decided I'm going to pop a little bit of this color right here, just in the inner eye, right there. I'm just trying to add a little sickly feel to the eye makeup with this kind of yellowy orange, just right in that corner. Make it look kind of gross. Now my eyeshadow's done, I'm gonna do some foundation really quick. I like to do my eyeshadow before my foundation just in case I get fallout, although my technique is pretty good these days and I don't get a lot of fallout, but it's always a just in case. So I'm gonna quickly put on some foundation and I'll check back with you. Okay, the base is on, so now we're gonna go in with some NYX Translucent HD powder, and we are going to pack this in because we're gonna be putting a lot on here. Okay, so now that my base is done, my eyeshadow is done for now. Now I get to have some fun with some eyelash glue. I've got the Duo Strip adhesive here. So I'm basically going to be taking some toilet paper here and ripping it up a little bit and just using eyelash glue, basically like liquid latex, because if I'm being honest, I've never had any luck with like Halloween store liquid latex. So I'm gonna be using eyelash glue. It always comes in for me when I need it. I've used it for several Ren fairs to stick various things to my face and it always holds for the whole time. So eyelash glue, I am gonna torture myself today. Oh well. So basically I'm going to take the toilet paper and I am going to try and separate the 2-ply here. Alright, I'm gonna use this kind of flat, just concealer brush, and I'm going to put a generous, well, not too generous, a good-sized tiny dollop, and I'm gonna start tearing up some toilet paper, and I'm gonna start mapping out where I want my burn scars to be, and this is just to give them some texture so that they look realistic, you know, so it looks fun and textured. And like I tried. I feel like I used to have a really distinct pattern of where I would put my Freddy Krueger burns. Oh lordy. But it has been a very long time. Now you're gonna fight with your toilet paper to lay it down so that it is actually stuck to your face. Wow. I also am trying to leave a little bit of like an underneath here so that I can add depth to the scarring that I'm going to be attempting to do here on my face. But I am putting a thin layer of glue on top of like where I want that kind of lip to be, just so that I can put makeup on it a little bit easier once the glue dries. So I'm basically flattening where I want that lip to be and then peeling it back up with the same brush. And I'll peel it back a little bit more when it's time to put the foundation on it. So now that I know what I'm gonna do, let's do the entire process. I'm gonna switch it into time-lapse mode so it doesn't take forever. Okay, I'm giving up on recording this because I don't want my battery to die. And I don't want to have to edit 9,000 hours of footage. So I'm just going to show you what it looks like when I get all the toilet paper scars on my face. I will be right back. Okay, so, ooh, I have not opened my mouth since I started doing this. I have all my burn scars on my face. I just need to let this dry. And then we're gonna go in and start adding some depth and some color and building some layers. Well, not like building layers, but building layers with color until we are done. So I'm gonna let this dry and then the party really, really starts. Okay, so my fake scars here are dry. And now I'm going to start going in with this little grease paint palette that came with the Freddy Krueger makeup palette. And I'm going in with this light color here, and I'm going to start sort of outlining the like edges of the fake blisters that I've glued onto my face so that they kind of look a little like a yellowing, peeling blister. And then I'm going to deepen the wounds. You'll see, but that's what I'm going to start with. So going in with this light color, and I'm going to go around and blend in the toilet paper into my face with the blistery color. So far, I think this looks okay. I hope I don't absolutely destroy it by trying to paint it. So we'll see what happens. Okay, so that color didn't work. That's fine. I had a backup color. I'm gonna use the same color that I used in the corner of my eyes, which is that one right here. And then I'll probably go in and darken it with that color later. Obviously, I'm gonna have to blend it in there. But that's the fun part about scar makeup, is that it doesn't have to look super even at all. It just has to look kind of gory. Honestly, Freddy Krueger's burns change throughout the series anyway, so it's not like I have a specific pattern I'm going for. I just want these to be yellowy before I go in with all the reds and browns blending on top. I'm probably gonna blend some foundation into the corners and the thicker parts of like the toilet paper too, but I'm just more focused right now on yellowing the edges. Trying to remember to get some of the yellow in under these like little flaps I've made too, so that the 3D effect isn't just from far away. That way, if you came up close to me, you know, you wouldn't see random bits of white toilet paper. I feel like I'm already getting excited for how this is gonna turn out. So like I was saying earlier in the video, obviously Freddy Krueger has been pretty inspirational to me as a horror icon. One of my absolute favorite documentaries is a 3-hour documentary about the making of all the Robert Englund Freddy Kruegers. I won't say all the Freddy Kruegers because they don't include anything about the remake, which, good, because I wasn't a huge fan of the remake. If you like it, like, people are allowed to like what they like. I'm not saying, oh my god, you have horrible taste. If you enjoyed it, I just personally didn't think it had the same touch without Robert Englund. I like the camp of Freddy Krueger, and it lacked all the camp, which I know is kind of what they were going for, so like, good for them. And if that's what you like, and you like that it's not as campy, good for you. But I love camp. But yeah, there's a documentary about it. I forget what it's called. I'll have to look that up here in a second. But I've watched it several times. It's actually one of my favorite things to like pop on the TV when I'm like, all right, I gotta clean the house. Let's put this on so I can just watch this. Or not watch, but like have it on in the background, because I've seen it so many times at this point. But it's actually pretty good, and they talk to a lot of the people that were in all of those movies. And it's interesting to hear all the craziness that went on, like between directors, and I highly recommend it. I will look it up here in just a second. Freddy Krueger documentary. It's Never Sleep Again, the Elm Street Legacy. That's the one I've seen a bunch of times. But apparently there's a new one coming out. I don't know what it's on. Last time I watched it, it was on Shudder, I believe. But I don't have the password for the account I was using anymore. We're getting some depth here. It's giving zombie right now, but eventually I'm hoping it gives Freddy, you know. All right, so I have all my like scarage outlined in yellow. Now I'm gonna blend the edges in with some foundation, and then we will add some depth. So let's blend in all that extra toilet paper tissue color into my face. Okay, also crazy. So I have like my plans for Vlogtober and everything's fleshed out and booked, but I was approached by the local haunt, because there is a haunt that happens annually in the building next to mine, over by the barbershop. I was over there getting lunch because they have like a little food court area. And as I was leaving, this guy goes, "Oh wait, you look fun. Have you ever considered being in a haunt?" And I'm like, only every day of my life. But I already have all of my plans for October. And I'm pretty committed to those plans. Now it is time to have some fun. I'm gonna break out these crayons from the Freddy Krueger kit. And with these crayons, I'm gonna start outlining and adding depth to the scarage that I have on my face so far. I'm gonna start with the lightest color and like work my way in darker. And then it has a sponge that I'm gonna use to sort of blend all of this in. And I'm taking this lighter color and I am sort of putting it underneath the flaps to give my blistering skin here some detail. I do really like the convenience of crayons for these. It's nice to not have to like dip a brush into something every 3 seconds. All right, I'm gonna put that crayon down for now. It came with this little sponge here, and I'm gonna use this sponge to blend in that color. And then we're gonna go in with this darker brown color here to add more depth. Man, you guys have already seen my travel vlog. I haven't even gone on that vacation yet. Isn't that funny how pre-filming works? It's almost like you guys are time travelers. Time to go in with this darker crayon from the Freddy Krueger palette, or palette from the Freddy Krueger package. Kit, that's the word. Freddy Krueger kit. And we're sort of like outlining the outlines that we just did, and then we're gonna fill that with some red. Blendy, blendy, blendy. Making myself look crispy. Okay, now I'm going in with the red to deepen the rest of these. Anyway, I'm basically going around the blister areas and adding some more depth to them. Then we're gonna go in with the grease paint and sort of finalize the face makeup. And then we're gonna do some liner and lashes and do a spooky reveal. All right, now I'm going in with the grease paint palette, and I'm gonna be taking this red color and filling in a lot of my face. After seeing burns, a lot of the unblistered areas are very, very red, so I'm not gonna leave a lot of my skin just skin colored. I'm gonna try and cover up as much as my natural skin right now as I kind of can without making it look too crazy, because I still want to have like a glam eye moment. But we are going to cover a lot of this with this color. Hopefully these grease paints aren't like a total disappointment. Oh no, so far so good. I know, it's a lot. I look nuts, but I'm like, yeah, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. I'm not gonna make my teeth look that gross, but I think this is like fairly good. What I want to do really quick is I just want to take this off and kind of detail my neck a little bit. So I'm going to take that same color and take it down just kind of towards here so that it looks cooler when I put the whole costume together. I'm not going to get quite as detailed, obviously, on my neck as I am with the face. Damn, this looks scary in the camera. Here, let's get the ears too. They need some loving. I'm gonna throw on some eyeliner and some mascara really quick and my lipstick, and then I'm gonna show you what everything looks like before I put on the costume, but we are almost done. Okay, I just realized that I did not put my mascara on, so I will do that right quick. But here is the basic finished look. I was like, what is missing? I feel like something is missing. Yeah, my eyelashes. Okay, that's better. Alrighty. So this is the final look. As far as makeup goes, I'm going to slip into something more spookiful and show you a final reveal. So we're gonna go from this to Freddy Krueger in 3, 2, now. Is it a terrible pun if I say I'm burning up? But it is getting pretty hot in here. Here's the final costume. I hope you guys liked my stupid little bit of me getting my victim, but I feel like I've put in a lot of effort today to look spooky for you. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to hit subscribe because I'll have a couple more makeup looks for you guys this Vlogtober, along with probably more spooky shopping hauls and who knows what other shenanigans I'll get into this fall. Thank you for watching me stick toilet paper to my face and pretend I'm Freddy Krueger. Do me a Halloween favor and hit that subscribe button, or else I will haunt your nightmares. Have a good day, have a good night, have a good life. Unusually Krueger out. Okay, bye!